Greetings and welcome to the pick a card for the Pisces new moon. We are about to experience, or whenever you're watching this, we might already be experiencing the new moon in the sign of Pisces. And so there is wisdom and guidance for how we are to utilize the energy of this particular very powerful new moon. What was coming to me as I was preparing for this pick a card was that your imagination will create miracles, magic, and manifestations. And what also came to me is miracle, magic, and money, right? So you are to select from card group 1, 2, or 3. If you want access to this pick a card, it is only $5.99 at the link in the description box. But I will go ahead and share with you all the bonus reading. So are you ready for that? Here we go. All right, so before we get into the full pick a card, I do want to talk a little bit about what this Pisces new moon means for us, and to give a quick little bonus reading here. But make sure, if you want the reveal, make sure that you click down below and get access to the full reading for only $5.99. You will select from card group 1, 2, or 3, whichever resonates most with you when you just look at these cards before I flip them over. Make your selection in your mind and then purchase the bonus reading for, purchase the pick a card reading for $5.99, and then you can watch the full video, which will include the reveal for each of these cards. But before I get into that, I do want to do this particular bonus reading that I'm gonna do here. This deck deals mostly with what is sabotaging, like the sabotaging energy, the how you might self-sabotage, or what might be a roadblock or an obstacle. So before I pull that card, I do want to let you know about what this Pisces new moon is all about. Pisces is a very imaginative sign. It's a very imaginative sign. It's a very, it's about fantasy, imagination, your dreams, your beliefs, your hopes, your wishes, all of the things that are unmanifested, right? When you think about your imagination, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your beliefs, a lot of times they're unmanifested. They're things that you hope to manifest, you wish to manifest, right? You wish to bring into manifested form. And so when you don't have a dream and you don't have anything you're hoping or wishing for, is you're kind of just going through life accepting whatever comes your way, whatever your boss gives you, whatever your job gives you, whatever your parents gave you, whatever, you know, the circumstances of life give you, and you feel powerless. But then when you begin to have a dream or imagination or fantasy about what you want, that creates new possibilities of what is possible, right? Of what's, you know, what could be possible for your life. But if it stays in the imagination, if it stays in the if it stays in the dream state, then it never becomes manifest, right? It's just something you kind of hope and wish for, but not something you ever actually obtain. And so this new moon, I strongly feel this new moon in Pisces is encouraging us to look at what is it that we've been hoping, wishing, dreaming for, and desiring, that we really want to make manifest into this physical world, that we are tired of just dreaming for, hoping for, wishing for. And I always tell like my private clients, you know, there's a difference between a goal and a wish, right? A lot of people got wishes, a lot of people have dreams, a lot of people have desires, but not everybody actually even believes that it's possible to manifest these dreams and their desires, right? And so Pisces, yes, is the sign of dreams and hopes and wishes and fantasies and the most wildest dreams you could ever think about, right? But it's also encouraging because its opposite sign is Virgo, right? So it's also, which is an earth sign. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago when we had the full moon in the sign of Virgo. that is, you know, what Pisces hopes most for, what a Pisces new moon hopes for most, is that we pull those dreams and those fantasies into the earth realm, into the manifested form. And so this new moon, this new moon that we are experiencing in the sign of Pisces is for those who are done with just wishing and hoping and dreaming and imagining, but those who are ready to manifest. And that's why the title of this is, you know, imagination creates manifestation and miracles, magic and money, right? Because, you know, that's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. And that's the power I feel so strongly of this particular new moon. I almost forgot that we were coming up on a new moon. I was feeling the energy very, very powerfully. And then I looked at my calendar and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, that's right. It's a new moon. No wonder I'm feeling what I'm feeling, right? So, and this message really is because we are about to enter into, if you go back to my reading of the year, still up here on YouTube, we are in an era, in a time when what we dream and think will manifest very, very quickly. So you want to make sure that you're dreaming and thinking what you actually want to manifest, because manifestations will happen very, very quickly. And I feel like this year will be the year where many people have their wildest dreams come true, which is great. And then many people have their wildest dreams come true, which is like the craziness, and which ain't great, right? So you want to make sure that that you are using your dreams and your imagination at its highest and best and most useful potential. I might go live on Facebook about this and then share it on YouTube. So if you see that video here, if you see that link below, that means I did it. Yeah. So, and one last thing before I pull this bonus card is that, I am doing I'm making a crash course available called How to Manifest Anything You Want. How to manifest anything you want. I've experienced this in my own life many, many times. And I feel like this is the time to really talk about that, because this is the year where you want to be very, very strategic about what you are bringing into physical manifestation. And so if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and click down below and get access to that crash course. It's actually in pre-order form right now. So what I'll do is I'll create an early bird. Yeah, anybody who watches this this new moon video now through, let's say, Monday, what's Monday? 13, 14, 15. The 15th, Monday, March 15th, then there will be an early bird pricing for you there, and then it will go to regular price after that. So make sure you click down below, How to Manifest Anything You Want crash course, a crash course on how to do it, because I ain't trying to do no big 7-part nothing. This year is about getting the information, writing the vision, making it plain, and running with it. All right. So before I get into the reveal, for those of you who will get that, let me go ahead and, as a courtesy, like I said, do this bonus reading on what could sabotage our dreams and our manifestations. What could sabotage us transforming our dreams and what we imagine into actual manifestation form. I feel like the biggest sabotager of dreams is just keeping it in the dream state. You know, it's just keeping it in the dream state, because if you keep it in the dream state, it never comes true, right? But I shuffled this deck and I asked, well, what is the biggest thing that those watching this video want to be mindful of that could block them? And this deck really deals with self-sabotage mainly, but it could be an outside blocking force. But what could block you from really bringing forth what you dream for, hope for, imagine into manifested form. And the card that came out is this one. It says, confide. All things are good to eat, but not all things are good to say. Ooh, so it might be your mouth. Or our mouths, because this is for everybody. It could be our mouths that becomes a block. So I'm going to read what this card, the information that comes with this card. It says, all things are good to eat, but not all things are good to say. The shadow element is this: involvement in gossip or feeling overwhelmed by the knowledge of being spoken about in gossip based on dialogue. 3 people can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. So taking the time out of one's day to speak on the lives, relationships, and events of those around us manifests consequences, good or bad. This card suggests that in recent, you or someone you know may have been involved in gossip. It could be that you were the one spreading it, or that you found that you were the topic of discussion, but the card can be read in one of 2 ways. 1, if you find your spirit has been alerted to the fact that you have become the topic of discussion, perhaps take stock of the things you are allowing the outside world to know about you and your personal life. The tiniest hole in a great ship can sink it in a matter of moments. So be quiet. Or 2, unless you have the ability to possess the minds, hearts, and bodies of those being talked about, it is best to focus on your life, lest you reap the consequences of the seed you plant bearing fruit in your yard. So, shh, be quiet. Wow. So basically, like I said, your mouth or other people's mouths. Sometimes there's a saying that you can't tell everybody your dreams. You can't tell everybody your wishes. And because this new moon being in the sign of Pisces deals with your dreams, your imaginations, your hopes, and your wishes, your biggest, most outlandish wishes. And if you share that with naysayers, if you share that with gossipers, if you share that with haters, if you share that with people who have a low vibration, or people who don't have big dreams like you, or don't even dare to dream like you dream, they could become dream killers. So this card is saying be quiet, because if you talk to the wrong people about your hopes, wishes, and dreams, they could kill it before it is allowed to grow. And then you could take that in because Pisces is also the sign of being swayed, kind of. So you might take, especially if this is a person of authority or somebody you respect, if they say something that doesn't sound encouraging about what you're hoping for, then you might take it and feel like, oh man, I guess I can't have it, right? And it kills your dream, even if that wasn't their intention, right? That might not even be their intention. So I want to make this clear. Don't put on other people, like if you didn't go for yours, if you didn't go for yours, if you didn't go for your dreams, if you didn't put, don't say, well, because my mama and them and they made me feel, no. You let them kill your dream. Right. So even if you open your mouth and you talk to them and they discourage you, or they make you feel some kind of way, it's you who allowed yourself to feel some kind of way. Right. So don't take that in. Right. But if you know that, you're going to be easily swayed, or your feelings are going to be easily hurt, because Pisces is a water sign. No matter what your sun sign is, we're all in Pisces. We're all feeling the effects of this Pisces new moon. So if you so we're all in an emotional state. We're all feeling right now. So if you're somebody who can be easily swayed, easily maneuvered in that way, then only share your dreams with those who will be encouragers for you. But then on the other hand, if you see other people dreaming big, don't kill their dream. Don't be a dream killer. You know what I mean? Don't gossip about other people. You don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes and want what they want and hope for what they hope for and wish for what they wish for. Right. Just because if you're somebody who's afraid to dream big, and you see somebody dreaming big, don't stifle them, right? So this month, this new moon is telling us the challenge for all of us is to watch our mouths. Like mama used to say back in the day, watch your mouth, little girl, watch your mouth, little boy, watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Watch how you judge. Watch how you, how you respond to people in their dreams or to your own dream, because you don't also want to talk yourself out of your own dream and your own vision, right? So I may talk about this more in the actual reveal. So and I'm going to most likely also do a bottom of the deck in that as well. So make sure that if you want access to this full reading here, you click the link to get access to the full pick a card reading. It will go away on the 15th. And so if you know that you want it, just pay the $5.99 and get it. Small cost to pay for the small energy exchange. It's not a cost, it's an energy exchange to get access to this information. And what this new moon, the energy of this new moon sets the tone for the next 30 days. So you definitely want to make sure that you get access to this. So make sure you click down below, and then also get access to the crash course, to how to manifest anything you want crash course. All right. So all of that information is down below, and I will see you all in the reveal.